Hello, everybody. We are live on Mulligan's Island, and I love being with you on another Monday night. It's a beautiful day here in Mexico. We are right around the corner from San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico, just about 4.5 hours south of the border. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are. I hear it's getting warm up there for my Arizona friends. My friend Rudy says you guys hit 106 degrees today. Wow. Well, anyway, it's going to be a fun show tonight. As you're getting logged on here, want to let you know, we've got a couple of prizes that we're going to give away tonight, and we always love doing that. We're going to take you between songs to a little town about 4 hours away from San Carlos. It's called Banamichi. I've taken many of you there on trips with me before. I like to get up there about once a year. The kids enjoy going. Very small town, about 1,500 people or so. Peaceful, quiet, very different from the beach scene. But it's a neat spot, and we always have two wonderful host hotels up there. One is called Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. The other one is Hotel La Posada de Rio Sonora. And both are great hotels. We always enjoy staying there. And tonight's special because we're going to be giving two, not just one, but two of you guys out there a prize tonight. A 2-night stay, breakfast included at either hotel. You're going to really enjoy it. In fact, you can either come with me on one of my trips, or you can use this thing anytime during the year. So we'll show you some videos of Banamichi and the area throughout tonight's show. But we just want to give you a chance to get logged on. Also a chance to let your friends know about this show. Who knows? They might want to win a prize. Or also, if you could share this on your Facebook page, boy, that sure makes a difference to Elsa and me. Speaking of Elsa, she is filling in tonight because, as you know, Luis took off for California. He's up there looking for a job and in San Marcos, California. And so Elsa was going to be handling your incoming comments and also your requests tonight, your song requests, because we love taking those. We got Pablo and Anais running the audio and video, yours truly on the guitar, and we got Rudy B doing the intro as he always opens the show on Monday nights. Take it away, Rudy B.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. Time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite six-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. A place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. The life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We'd all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. A place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Mulligan's Island. It is nice to have you with us down here. And that's the name of the song to start off the show, off the latest CD, Lupita's Taco Stand. Sandy beaches and ponga boats, spicy tacos and Pacificos, smiling faces and warm hellos, and fishing off the pier. Senoritas with pretty smiles, kilometers instead of miles. The pace of life is just my style. That's why I'm down here. Down here, if you ask why I'm down here, whatever made some long-lost expat disappear. Down here, it's friendly people everywhere you go. Even when you're no comprendo, you learn fast to take it slow and shift to a different gear. It's little kids splashing in the tide, sit and watch as sailboats slide on blue water neath a sunny sky. That's why I'm down here, still grinning ear to ear. Having beaches all to myself, and each day there's a story to tell. I just came down for the weekend. Now it's been years down here. Fresh snapper and shrimp on the grill. Pop another clam out of a shell. 20 pesos for a dollar bill, and that'll buy you beer. On an endless stretch of golden sand, I feel that salt upon my skin. Seagulls soaring on the wind, and suddenly it's so clear. That's why I'm down here. Down here. Don't think I'll ever leave down here. So give my regards to the crazy world up there. From down here, way down here. Now they can drag me north, but I'll still wind up down here. Down here. Welcome everybody to Mulligan's Island. So nice to have you with us tonight. We're going to spend some time down here tonight, but we're also going to do a little bit of wandering around. We're going to go inland a little bit to Banamichi, Sonora, where I like to lead groups about once a year. Little tiny town, peaceful, quiet, very different from San Carlos or Quino Bay or Rocky Point, but kind of a nice change from here. A lot of you guys have gone with me. Some of you will see it for the first time on our videos between songs tonight. That will start in just after this next song. And 2 of you are going to experience it firsthand because you're going to win a 2-night stay at one of our 2 host hotels. Both of them have been kind enough to offer us 2 nights, breakfast included, at their hotels. Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora and also Hotel La Posada de Rio Sonora. You're going to love both these hotels, and you're going to really enjoy your time in the town. It's only about 3.5, 4 hours from San Carlos, easy to get to. So I hope you'll stick around tonight, catch some videos, and to get you in the mood, we're going to do, just so you know, we're going to raffle those off at different times. During the show, about halfway during the show, we're going to give away the first prize. I'm going to flip a coin. We're going to see which hotel stay we're going to give away. And then we'll do that again later in the show. If there is something you'd like to hear, we'd love to get your request. Do remember, you must be present to win. So to be entered in this thing, here's what you do. Send in your name, and once Elsa has your name, that when we know you're watching, you are entered. If you want to be sure of it, you can write the word Banamichi. Oh my God, how do you say that? Banamichi. Banamichi. Looks like Banamichi. If you misspell it, don't worry about it. We got you covered, okay? Let's get you in the mood to do a little bit of wandering around with the song Rob Mel let me record on my Journey Around the Sun album. He wrote it, and it's called Don't It Make You Wander. I'm ready to do a little wandering myself. Some of my friends have told me that I seem to lack ambition, though I try to explain that I search for the meaning of life when I'm deep sea fishing. All they say I really need is a good sense of direction. So I pulled out the morning paper and I opened up the travel section and I said, north, south, east, west. Which direction do you think is best? Don't tell me I'm not prepared for life. I got a current passport and a Swiss Army knife. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? I was sitting at home one night and I was watching the Outdoor Channel. You know I can't get excited about going someplace if I have to wear something flannel. Next was a show about tropic beaches. I like what I'm seeing. Next thing I know, I find myself on a plane to the Caribbean, and I said, fly, sail, sail, fly. Blue of the sea, blue of the sky. Don't tell me I don't know where I'm going. My ticket says anyway the wind is going. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make, here's your part. Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Dreamers often see things that some folks never see, but they often blur the line between fact and fantasy. Poets often ponder, but they seldom count the cost. Just because I wander doesn't mean I'm lost. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Come on, guys, let's wander. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? All right, now that we got you in the mood to do a little wandering, let's wander on over to a little town in Sonora About 4 hours from San Carlos, inland a little bit. Let's head on over to Banamichi. Welcome to the small Sonora town of Banamichi. Now the word looks like Banamichi, and that's how a lot of people pronounce it, but it actually is accent on the second syllable, Banamichi. One thing I really like about Banamichi is the peace and quiet you find up here. You don't hear a lot of loud music blaring late at night like you might in some of the tourist towns. These people, a lot of them work in the mines and they got to get up early and hit the morning shift. So it's peaceful, it's quiet, very safe, and really, really clean too. People have a lot of pride in the town. The church here in Banamichi dates back to the mid-1600s. Even though they're different, there's something about Banamichi that reminds me a little bit of Alamos. Even the main highway that cuts through Banamichi is pretty darn mellow. You could safely play a game of soccer in this street and not have to worry about getting hit by a car. Like I told you, very different scene than you would see in San Carlos. But it's one of the things I really like about the state of Sonora is we've got it all. We've got beaches, we got desert, we got mountains, we've got areas like Banamichi that are kind of, high country. Then we got even wooded areas, Ponderosa Pine, and it's a neat state. Reminds me a little bit of Arizona. Very unique. And let's sing a song about Sonora because Banamichi also lies underneath that Sonora sun. I got a buddy of mine who's living up in L.A. He's got a 2-story house and a Cadillac Escalade. He likes to call me up whenever he gets drunk, just to tell me how much he misses the Sonora sun. Sonora sun keeps shining on me till the day is done. He says I kicked myself for coming back. They got me running like a maniac. Gotta go before the wife hears me talking this way. Now she's laughing at me 'cause she doesn't quite understand how I made it this far in a rusty old broken down van. $50 doesn't go as far as it used to do. Where would I be if I hadn't run into you? Sonora sun keeps shining on me till the day is done. I've been halfway around the world, but blame my brown-eyed girl. Just one kiss had me setting that suitcase down. Sonora sun. Seems you're always on the tip of my tongue. You know it'd be a waste of my time to ever try to get you off of my mind. I sure love how you shine, Sonora sun. Keep shining on me till my days are done. You're more than just my alibi. You're my every reason why. They're shaking their heads and they're saying that boy's long gone. In the Sonora sun. In the Sonora sun. In the Sonora sun. In the Sonora sun. Good spot to be underneath that Sonora sun. Well, I'll tell you what, let's head right on back here in the state of Sonora to Banamichi. I do love small town Mexico. I'm up here in Banamichi and just really felt like going for a bike ride. But there's no place up here that rents bikes. So I was just driving around, saw a kid on a bike, and I pulled over and asked him, I said, hey, would you rent me your bike? I'll give you 100 pesos. And he jumped on it. I'm riding his bike around town now, having a good time. I did quickly learn, though, that the bike has no brakes. So I'll have to be careful. But anyway, I'm out having fun. It's a beautiful day in Banamichi. This is Oscar, and he is the kid I rented my bike from. Muchas gracias, Oscar. I'm going to ask him how old he is. ¿Cuántos años tienes? 14 years old. He works at the grocery store across the street, and good businessman. 100 pesos, that's about $5 he rented me the bike. I had a great time, and I think Oscar deserves a tip. Oscar, muchas gracias. Una propina. All right, guys. Hope you're enjoying these videos. These are all new videos that I shot. The last time we were in Banamichi was just about a month ago or so. Jose and Marisol were up there with me, and we sure had a lot of fun. Brought a group of about 25, 30 folks from San Carlos. We just had a blast up there. So I know you're going to enjoy it when you go up there, too. We're coming back down now to San Carlos. We're going to go right around the bend. And actually, even before you get to San Carlos, there's a body of water out here, right, on the Sea of Cortez. This bay right here that links up Miramar, close to where we live, with San Carlos. And on the old maps, it's called Bampo Bay. So we're putting you to work tonight with Banamichi, Bampo. How about all these tricky words? We're going to have a spelling test at the end. And we'll probably give away a prize on that one, too. But anyway, this one is going to go out for Sue and Ed. They were our first request of the day. Haven't played this song in a while, so my disclaimer is this might suck, Sue, but I'm going to give it my best shot, all right? A gringo accent lingers on my tongue from a past existence. In a distant place, another world away, where I once dodged traffic instead of oyster cages and crab traps, till echoes on the wind led me away. Bampo Bay, your peaceful spirit and tranquil wings. Your skies of blue, they tame my restless ways. Bampo Bay, Bampo Bay. It's a show out on the water when the dolphins come to play. I watch them as they dance within my wake. And this coastal conversation of waves instead of words is a soothing sound that somehow seems to say Bakochi Bampo Bay. Untold secrets and hidden dreams. The tourist crowds, they still don't know your name. Bakochi Bampo Bay. Bakochi Bampo Bay. Way up north, they're getting by. Without me, they'll do just fine. Their bank accounts have more than mine will ever see one day. Ripples lap the shoreline as the waves roll gently in, and a lazy yellow sun hangs in air as it crawls toward the horizon across a ever-changing sky, descending till it slowly disappears. Bakochi Bampo Bay, that's the place I call my home. Forget the world, I think I'd rather stay. Keep the money, I think I'd rather stay. Bakochi Bampo Bay, Bakochi Bampo Bay. Just another day, Bakochi Bampo Bay. All right. Thank you, Sue and Ed, for the request on that one. You guys are going to be living some dreams here very soon yourselves over in Baja California, and I'm happy for you. And I'm also looking forward to seeing you in Washington this summer when I get up to Gig Harbor and Shoreline just north of Seattle. Lots of good requests coming in today. Sure do appreciate it. A lot of fun folks watching this show. Man, I want all of you to win this prize that we're going to be giving away. 2-night stay, don't forget about it. Not only at one hotel, at 2 hotels in Banamichi. I want to thank Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora and also Posada de Rio Sonora. You're going to love both hotels. We're going to be giving away one of those hotels stays very shortly, so stay tuned because you must be present to win. I'll tell you what, let's take another, well, let's do another request here, then we'll do another video here. Tom Copeland, last week I threw in a Gordon Lightfoot song for you, but I did not play the song you requested. Tom, this is not quite as profound as the Gordon Lightfoot song that I played for you last week. But what the heck, it's your request. I say we just play it. It goes out for Tom. No time for siesta, a tropical fiesta. Won't someone please help Tom off the floor? All these señoritas drinking margaritas. Otra cerveza, por favor. There's always mañana. There's always mañana. I know I should be leaving, but there's always mañana for me to go home. Okay, I need your help at home with this next line. Someone shouts, arriba. I didn't hear you. Let's do that again. Someone shouts, arriba. A bottle of tequila. Another shot and Tom will be feeling all right. Telephone is ringing, but everybody's singing. Somewhere south or somewhere on a Saturday night. There's always mañana. There's always mañana. I know I should be leaving, but there's always mañana for me to go home. 'Cause 'cause there ain't no boat and there ain't no plane. You can't hop a bus and you can't board a train. Your credit card's maxed and your money's all gone. So have another drink and keep singing this song. There's always mañana. There's always mañana. I know I should be leaving, but there's always mañana. Come on, everybody. There's always mañana. There's always mañana. I know I should be leaving, but there's always mañana. For me to go home, for Tom to go home, for us to go home. No, Tom, that was not a Gordon Lightfoot song. That was early Mark Mulligan with a rhyming dictionary and a bottle of tequila. That helped me write that song. Okay, let's head on back over to Banamichi, but this time we're going to go a little bit south of there. I decided to take a little drive around the region. You know, it's not just Banamichi up there. There's all these cool little towns. Let's take a look right now. Well, the kids are up in Banamichi playing with some other kids up there. And all the folks that were with me on my 2-night trip to Banamichi went home. So it's just me up here, and el video sí está tocando. All right, guys, we had a power outage here. Welcome to my world. Power went out, but we got it back on. We had to shut a couple of air conditioners off in the house. Unplug the fridge and all kinds of things to get power going. But we're back, and so I'll tell you what, let's head on back down to where I was going to take you, just south of Banamichi. We're going to check out the area around there, and we'll get everything plugged back in around here. Well, the kids are up in Banamichi playing with some other kids up there, and all the folks that were with me on my 2-night trip to Banamichi went home. So it's just me up here, and I figured, why not go for a drive and just see some of the countryside. Love driving through all these little towns. I'm coming up on San Felipe de Jesus right now, and everywhere I look, it's just beautiful scenery. I love the greenery, and awesome nature. Beautiful day, love it. I really love these little towns, just one after another. They're so peaceful. All right, guys, we're keeping things adventurous around here as we like to do for your enjoyment on Mondays, of course. Hey, I hope you're enjoying these videos. We got just a couple more videos we're going to do, and then we're going to give away our first hotel stay. We're going to flip a coin and see which hotel that's going to be. If it's going to be Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora or La Posada de Rio Sonora. But you're getting a little bit of a view of the area up there, and I'm going to play a request right now. This goes out for our buddy Turk Sims. He's watching us from Texas. Hi, Turk. Thanks for the request. Thanks for all your constant support of the show. You just guys saw me driving around. I got to say, what a ride. I walked into that bar in Kirkland Junction. The place was full of cowboys as I whipped out my guitar with a bar stool for a stage and $50 in pay. Just a few songs into my very first solo gig. He said, "My name's Guy, and I don't like your music. Would you kindly take that guitar, drink your beer, and hit the road?" I said, "Guy, I'll tell you what. Name any song you want, and if you stump me, I swear I'm out the door." Thank God I knew Guy's favorite tune that night. Probably saved my life. If not for rose-colored glasses, what would have happened? I might have gotten killed that night. But Guy just took his hat off and he stuck it on my head, slapped me on the back and said, I like this kid. And as I look back now, I just say, wow, what a ride. And I'm still alive. Let's head on over to Rocky Point, to a cantina 60 miles south of the border. Used to be a prison, then a brothel, then a bar. Well, my first career mistake was playing there spring break and wondering, where's my chicken wire? Some punk crawled up on stage and grabbed the microphone so he could scream the F word to all his wasted friends. Well, I kicked his butt off stage and he flew into a rage, and a billiard ball came flying at my head. Oh. Had I not been sober, I might not have moved over and I'd be dead. An 8-ball to the head, but it just grazed my ear and I spilled my beer, and that was it. Yeah, but not for him. His buddies blew him off and he couldn't afford the bail. Bet he won't talk about that week he spent in jail, 'cause what happens in Mexico, we know how that goes. Oh my. Now the years have come and gone and I've been successful at avoiding any type of what they call a real job. And the more that I turn gray, the more I love to play. So thank you guys for listening to my song. From that very first tune in that cowboy saloon, I never knew where the road would lead. From sleeping in cars on beaches and bars, I seen a lot of miles between. From Kirkland Junction to the Texas coast, Southern Cal to Florida, then down to Mexico, I seen buses and trains and boats and planes on this ride, this amazing ride. So hand me a guitar, toss me a mic, and I'll keep on singing until the day I die. And with my last breath, I'll say no regrets. What a ride. What a ride. Been quite a ride. Thanks for the ride. Thank you guys for the ride. And Turk, thank you for being a part of that. Sure appreciate the request. You joining us tonight and supporting the show as you always have. All right. Tell you what, let's head on back to Banamichi right now. I told you that I took my kids up there this last time. It's really fun to get Jose and Marisol up there, kind of away from the city here and out there to the country. Let's cruise on out there with Marisol. Hey, Marisol, what are you doing?
We are riding a horse.
Yeah? What's the horse's name? Cholo. All right. Well, have fun, Marisol. So Alfredo's a high school student. He is the son of Blanca Lopez, and she's the woman who cooks the huge buffet meals that we enjoy every time we come up here to Banamichi out at Rancho La Martina. And he also helps out the family with their production of Bacanora. He's telling me a little bit right now that this area here, they used to actually get agave plants down here, but they have to go north now to Agua Prieta to get them, because back in the year 2011 there was a big freeze here that killed all the agave. So that's where they get it now, and they bring it down. I can tell you they make some excellent Bacanora. If you ever get a chance,
come here to Banamichi, you've got to make sure to go visit Blanca out at Rancho La Martina and try some of that bacanora. You will love it.
Well, Mike, funny you should request this song right now. That's going out for Mike Reiner. Mike and hey out there. My friends I see in Rocky Point sometimes. They'd like to hear a song called Mighty Soul. Mar means ocean. Soul means sun. Just in case you're wondering where her name came from. I never thought anything in life could ever be as beautiful as sea and sun together, at least until the day she came along. Now, oh, whoa, 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 I love my little mighty soul. Oh, whoa, 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 her smile lights up my world. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little mighty soul. Oh, whoa, 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 she's just her daddy's girl. Sure, I love my sons, roughhousing's fun, but there are things that only daughters do. Now that pink dress and those little shoes are matching, I can't believe she's already into fashion. She's gonna break a heart or two. Now, oh, whoa, 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 I love my little mighty soul. Oh, whoa, 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 her ribbons and her curls. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little mighty soul. Oh, whoa, 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 she's just her daddy's girl. She's growing up too fast, and each day she's prettier than the one before. I don't want to think about the day some kid comes knocking on my door, singing, oh, whoa, 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 I love your daughter, mighty soul. Oh, whoa, 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 more than anything in this world. Oh, whoa, 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 he'll be in love with mighty soul. But oh, whoa, 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 she'll still be daddy's girl. She'll always be her daddy's girl. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little mighty soul. Thank you, Mike, for the request on that one. I sure hope to see you in Rocky Point again sometime soon. Speaking of Rocky Point, going to be there May the 25th with Mike Nash at Margarita Mermaids, doing a 6 p.m. duo show with Mike. 2 nights later, Saturday, May 27th, I will be on the beach at Playa Dorada, open to the public with a catered dinner at sunset. It's an awesome thing, sponsored by my friend Steve and Heather Keller. And you are invited. Catered dinner by Chef Mickey, who is just a famed chef in Rocky Point. It's going to be a great setting. It's like a $30 thing that includes the dinner. You can bring your own drinks, so there's no bar tab. And we're going to have a great time at sunset on the beach. So Mike Nash with me at Margarita Mermaids, May 25th. And then May 27th, I'll be on the beach at Playa Dorada. Make plans to join me in Rocky Point for the holiday weekend. All right. Tell you what we're going to do right now. I have a coin in my hands. And what I'd like to do is flip this coin. I'm going to have, why don't I have Elsa do it? Elsa, do you want to come flip this coin for me? Elsa? How about we get Elsa up here? She has a tough job on the show to flip this coin. And what we say in Mexico would be águila o sol, heads or tails. She's busy doing things, but we're going to take her away really quickly because she's way more honest than I am. And what we're going to do here, so so heads or Águila is going to be Los Arcos. Tails is going to be Posada de Rio Sonora. That's going to tell you which hotel we're about to give away. Okay. So here we have Pablo moving in for the camera shot, so you can trust what's going on here. It's all about election integrity on Mulligan's Island, folks. So here we go. Elsa is going to flip the coin. If it's heads, which is the numbered side here, Águila, show them which is Águila. She's showing you Águila. Show them what Sol is. Okay? So Águila is going to be Los Arcos, and Sol is going to be Posada de Rio Sonora. We're going to see which hotel. We're going to give away 2 nights at one of these hotels. Let's see which one. That was a good-looking flip. What do we got? Sol. So that means we're gonna show you, and we're gonna give away a 2-night stay coming up right in just a moment from Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Why don't we show you that hotel right now? Okay, we're going to show you, and then later on during the show, we're going to give away Los Arcos, Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. Your name has been entered for both, so don't worry about it. You don't have to re-enter, okay? So let's do this. Let's show you real quick Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora. I've stayed there. I've had a wonderful time with the owners, Darren and Sherry there. Later on, I'll tell you a little story about that, but let's just check out the hotel real quick.
Well, right in front of the beautiful little town plaza is our second host hotel, and it's a neat little place called La Posada de Rio Sonora. Now, right from the moment you walk in La Posada de Rio Sonora, it's just the coolest vibe. Lots of neat decorations and vibrant colors, and the rooms are all really unique too. It's a small hotel, just about a dozen rooms or so, and a great couple that owns it. They split their time between here in Banamichi and also San Carlos, Darren and Sherry, and it's another really popular place with our guests on our Banamichi trips. And here at the hotel, they have a great little restaurant too. One of the things we always enjoy doing on our trips here to Banamichi is getting together here on the rooftop for happy hour at La Posada de Rio Sonora. And we enjoy bacanora, margaritas, some songs, some beautiful views. And then at sunset, we enjoy the views off to the west.
Isn't that a cool hotel? Really, really neat spot. First time I ever stayed there was by accident. Elsa and I went in there, and when the owners found out that it was our anniversary, they were the nicest people, Darren and Sherry. They ran down the street. We didn't know where. Well, first of all, they told us anything you want to drink here tonight, we got it. You don't ever say that to a guy like me. But then we saw them running down the road, and they came back moments later. And they brought us a bottle of champagne, wasn't it, Elsa? Or a bottle of wine. And they said, we're leaving you guys alone. Enjoy the night. And they gave us their best room in there that they had. They were just really nice. I know you're going to enjoy it too. So right after the song, get ready, because one of you is about to win a 2-night stay, breakfast included, at Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora. We're going to right now, though, do a song written by a guy I'm going to sing with just a couple days from now. I'm off to Isla Mujeres to join Kelly McGuire and Sonny Jim for Island Fest, and sing a song that Kelly wrote. Let me record this one. It's how you're gonna feel even after Banamichi. Just gonna want to turn around and run. From a week in paradise, I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. The paradise is behind us, where we'd learned less is really more, and all we needed was each other. Then what are we coming back for? Here we go! Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun. just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Nice to have you back on the show with us, Beach League. Thanks for the request. This big old city so full of people buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and their ties, trying to achieve the next level. With a bonus they can buy that new car or a big house just to keep the family. They think those things are who they are. Let's do it, everybody. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or make love on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. You know this part. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now we were suffering from a delusion. We could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage. Get ready for that 9-to-5 grind. As we lugged our way into the exit, I could see the question in her eyes. So I answered with a smile and I grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Oh yeah. Let's turn around and run back to that Mexico sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Let's turn around and run back to that San Carlos sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Thank you, Beach Lee, for the request on that one. Let's get Elsa back up here to draw the winning ticket, and we're going to give away a prize right now. You know what it is, 2 nights at Hotel La Posada de Rio Sonora in beautiful Banamichi, Sonora, about 3.5, 4 hours drive from San Carlos. It's not in our little free zone here, but you can easily get a permit to drive in there if you want to do that. Neat hotel. You'll really enjoy the owner, Darren and Sherry, and then Carmen, who runs the place. Small hotel. Both these are small hotels. Very, very intimate, but just very unique also. I think you're going to really, really enjoy them. So I want to thank Darren, Sherry, and Carmen over at Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora for giving us a 2-night stay, breakfast included, to this person who's about to win. And I'm going to have Elsa announce the winning name on the microphone. You're going to announce it. Oh, yeah, here's what you need to do. It's because we said you must be present to win. So what I'm going to do is after this, we draw this name, I'm going to play a song. The person that won it must send us in a thing. Just say yay or I'm here or whatever it is so that we know you're watching. And because if you don't respond, then we go ahead and we redraw again. Okay, this is just the first prize. We have another one coming up in a little while for Hotel Los Arcos. But be sure, if you win this, to send us a note and let us know you're watching so that you can claim this prize. 2-night stay, breakfast included, Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora. I'll have Elsa announce the winning name. She wants me to do it. I don't have my reading glasses. Oh, yes. Phyllis Davis. I'm glad you won. Phyllis has been a supporter of this show. Phyllis, that's great news. You're going to really, really enjoy it. So do me a favor. Hop on, Phyllis. Let us know that you are watching. that you're with us right now. And after the show tonight, I will send you the details on how we can get you up to Banamichi. But I know that at Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora, they're going to be anxiously looking forward to meeting you. They're going to treat you right when you go. You're going to enjoy 2-night stay, breakfast included. And give a round of applause to Phyllis. She's been a supporter of the show, and I always like it when people like that win these prizes. As for you guys, don't go anywhere because, number one, we need to hear from Phyllis. Number two, we're giving away another one of these in just a little while. Phyllis has already commented, yay, Phyllis, I'm so glad you won. Congratulations. And we'll talk after the show. Sound good? Hey, we got some more requests to get to. We got some more videos to get to also. Norma is watching us, and she's watching us from the Midwest. Norma, nice to have you joining us as always. Another person, I appreciate the support week after week, you being with us. Thanks for the request on this next song. Pura Cámaras es del disco White Sand. By the way, if Nick Sims is out there watching, Nick, I know you like this one too. I don't think Norma will mind sharing this request with you. I remember when I was just a little kid, ankle deep in water, my first rod and reel in hand, and I thought I was the world's greatest fisherman. As I hooked that tiny bluegill and reeled that baby in, to me it was a whale hauled from the depths. I think about that day as I pack up and head for deeper waters and bigger fish. No more catching bluegills, I gotta fill up my nets in deeper water with bigger fish. Somewhere off the shoreline, just trying to get to deeper water and bigger fish. I still recall my first gig at a local bar, on a borrowed set of speakers and a secondhand guitar. Pretty soon we packed the place on Friday nights, and as my tip jar filled with dollar bills, I thought that I'd come far, till 100 times they'd heard my songs before. Time to leave the harbor, time to shove off of the shore for deeper water and bigger fish. You gotta hook 'em where they're biting, that's where it is, deeper water, bigger fish. You gotta aim for the distance if you're ever gonna get to deeper water and bigger fish. Thank God she understands me, but the kids, they don't get why so oftentimes they're horizon, always heading off for some show. I think it's time to turn this ship around and head for shore. From deeper water and bigger fish. Life's big clock has only got so many ticks, deeper water and bigger fish. Can't wait to get back home and make up for all I've missed, deeper water, bigger fish, bigger. This weary traveler's seen one too many trips to deeper water and bigger fish. I can't wait to hit my front door and give my girl a kiss, deeper water and bigger fish. Maybe catch some bluegills with my kids. Let's head on back on the road. We're going to another little town just south of Banamichi. I love the area up there. Let's go check it out.
I am in the tiny town of Huepac, Sonora. Now, the 2020 census shows that this population then was under 1,000. But even these small towns of that size in this part of Sonora all have a neat little town plaza. They all have their gazebo, and they're all very well cared for, and they all have just beautiful churches. How nice that a town of about 1,000 people can have such a beautiful church. This one dates back to the late 1600s, and it was destroyed in the late 1800s by an earthquake. Did some serious damage, and one of the bells that took the least amount of damage is actually still inside the church to this day. But the church wasn't actually totally restored until the late 1950s, and it's looking beautiful now. Sure is a nice attraction here in Huepac. It's really pretty cool how clean all these little towns are around here. And it's not like they're big, wealthy tourist towns or anything. But you can just tell people have a lot of pride in where they live. Now, as I look back on my grade school days, I feel gypped because my playground did not have an airplane. And this school playground has 2 of them. There's such pretty nature in this area. Great place to just go taking a walk, go for a bike ride. Tons of country roads like this all over the place. Beautiful scenery, green fields.
Sounds cool. They're a little different than what a lot of people expect if you've been to beach communities, and just, you know, kind of a different vibe. So hope you're enjoying it, folks. Hey, I want to send out a song for my friend Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Tom. You guys are watching us from up in the two-back area. Can't wait to see your house one of the days because I've seen it on Facebook and it looks awesome. And I know you be smiling. I hope the rest of this crowd be smiling. It's a song that I actually wrote on Isla Mujeres, where I'm heading for Island Fest to meet up with Sonny Jim and Kelly McGuire. So this will get me in the mood. Thank you, Jeannie, for the request. The economy has got you down. Is it me, or is that a frown? That upside down smile never looked good on you. Down in the tropics, out on the island, a crazy man says, I be smiling. These days, what else you gonna do? Listen to the crazy man singing this song for you. I got the sea and the shore outside my door. Slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Bad news is getting old. The weather's hot, but the world is cold. Ain't it time that we all had a little fun? Today's music is in the crapper. Techno pop and gangster rappers. Those nasty old thugs ain't ever gonna bring me down. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling. Come on, guys. We got the sea and the shore outside my door. Slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. We all know Phyllis Davis be smiling because she won our first prize of the day. And somebody else out there is going to be smiling very soon when they win a prize too. This little ditty don't make sense. Hey, I don't care. Just want to dance. So take my hand, let's groove till the sun goes down. It's a crazy old world, but I think I'll stick around. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling. Okay, just you guys. the sea and the shore. Outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling one more time. The sea and the shore, outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. On Mulligan's Island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Hope you be smiling too. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Tom, for the request on that one. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Kathy Frederick, thank you for joining us. So glad that you like this song, and I don't think you'll mind sharing this request with Maggie Murray out there. So Kathy Frederick, she was reduced from watching me on a regular-sized TV down to her phone because of this Fire Stick issue that some people had. But Kathy is a loyal watcher of the show, and I know she watches Sonny Jim on his show too. And so she went out and she got a big screen, and now my face on her screen is horrifyingly huge. So Kathy, thank you for sticking with us. Don't let my face terrify you. This song goes out for you. Corona sunset and margarita moons, Spanish guitars serenade the sky with a tune, waves kissing the shore, in time for just one more Corona sunset and margarita moon. They say down here crazy things can happen. This past week we're living proof. A mixed up reservation, a casual hello, a couple drinks, and next thing we knew it was Corona moons. Suddenly mañana's coming way too soon. Wish this night could somehow last instead of fading away so fast like Corona sunsets and margarita moons. Our footprints in the sand will soon be washed away as echoes of tonight fade with the breeze. You'll be off to your world, and I'll be back in mine, looking back on distant memories. You know the guy who wrote this song with me? Sonny Jim. I'll be seeing him just a few days on Isla Mujeres. Waves kissing the shore, in time for just one more Corona sunsets. Now your boarding pass is printed and your bags are packed. Just like that, reality's closing in. But this evening sky has got me thinking crazy thoughts. Perhaps this story doesn't end with this Corona sunset and margarita moon. Is it me, or are you kind of wondering too? Will these memories disappear or lead us both back here to Corona sunsets and margarita moons? Will the salt air on the breeze again find you and me under Corona sunsets? I know I'll never forget Corona sunsets and margarita moon. going after Kathy. Kathy, thank you for supporting this show week after week. You're a big part of our Monday nights. I greatly appreciate it. All right, well, we're going to head back up there. You saw Mighty Soul getting led around on a horse before. I think it's Jose's turn.
Jose, how do you like coming to Banamichi?
It's pretty good.
What do you like about it?
It's small, so you can go to all places walking instead of using cars.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And what about the people here? You got any friends?
Yeah, I got a friend. His name is Alberto.
Yeah?
Call him Beto.
Cool, and what do you guys do?
We play soccer outside,
Uh-huh.
and we talk about our schools and our life, and we play some video games too.
That's pretty cool. Awesome, bud. I'm glad you like it here.
Me too.
All right. Here comes Mighty Soul.
Right. Well, Marcy Tribblehorn, sounds to me like you had kind of a lousy day. Generally, when Marcy asks for this song, that means their boat had to be towed in, and that means that her husband, Paul, is not a happy camper. But it also means that Marcy and Paul are sipping Bacanora and licking their wounds and enjoying the show with us tonight. So everybody, let's send this song out for them. It's by request, going out for Marcy and Paul. They kind of need this song more than ever. Little boat in the water, big boat in the yard, sitting up on a trailer, bound with tie downs and a tarp. Always one thing or another keeps that hull from getting wet. Now summer's halfway over, she still ain't been out there yet. Little boats in the water, big boats in the yard, flashy and extravagant from bow to stern. With a cocky grin he christened her Money to Burn. But problem after problem makes a boat mechanic rich. Didn't take very long till he said, man, I wish I had a little boat in the water, not this big boat in the yard. He hears a single outboard chugging while his twins won't even start. Never could break that addiction, always had to have more. So much for all that bragging, saying, what's money for? Little boats in the water, big boats in the yard. She said, I met my man when she laid eyes on that craft. The house, the cars, the money. She said, I can do that. Till reality caught up with them and everything went south. With a wake of debt behind them, she said, you work it out. Now little boats in the water, bouncing across the bay. That sea of bills he's drowning in gets deeper every day. His lawyer's talking options and it's looking pretty grim. Stares out his office window and remembers when he had a little boat in the water, not this big boat in the yard. Somewhere he got sucked in, now he just wants out. 'Cause bigger don't mean better, sometimes enough's enough. Forget that stupid joke about he who dies with the most stuff. Just keep a little boat in the water, some fancy yacht, no need to bother. Just keep a little boat in the water. Marcy and Paul, hope you guys are hanging in there. Hope you get that boat back out on the water soon. Cheryl and Bill, you guys are watching us, and I sure appreciate you on your way home. Looks from Facebook like you've been having an adventurous trip on your way back. I just see that you requested this song, so we'll do this song, do another video very shortly. We have another prize giveaway coming up. A 2-night stay, breakfast included, at Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. Another beautiful little hotel right there in Banamichi. You're going to really like the town. You're going to really like these hotels, and I appreciate them throwing in these prizes tonight. Very cool of them to do that. Bill and Cheryl, this one goes out for you. Anais is going to do her magic on this next song, and slow it down for one song. I was sitting on my front porch swing, watching the sun go down, thinking that there's still some things left to do. It was still around. Then the colors took me by surprise. I was suddenly so hypnotized. I let the worries of life pass me by. It was then and there that I realized that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. I was watching Mama getting gray. Then my daddy's strength began to fade. That's when I began to pray, Lord, please don't take them away, 'cause I still got so much left to learn, and I love my mom and daddy so. But this old world continues to turn. Mama said, son, I thought by now you'd know that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. Now I'm sitting on my front porch swing. I'm watching the sun go down. I'm thinking that there's still some things left to do while I'm still around. Then my life passes before my eyes, and I'm suddenly so hypnotized. Is it the colors of the painted skies? 'Cause I hear a voice from the other side singing sunsets can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. Oh, a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. Song written by my buddy Jeff Percival, otherwise known as Jeff Tatum. Thank you, Jeff, for the song, and thank you, Cheryl, for the request on that one. Well, you guys have seen a couple of videos of Jose and Marisol riding their horse around Banamichi. Let's meet the horse, Cholo the horse.
So Cholo here is 7 years old. Really mellow horse. He comes from a mother who's not so mellow, though. They say she's pretty crazy. But he's had rest for a while. He's enjoying being out today. They say he's never bucked anybody. Pretty mellow. Alfredo, ¿cuántos años tienes? How old are you?
17 años.
17 years old. ¿Y cuántos años has trabajado aquí? How many years have you been working?
Yo tengo toda mi vida aquí.
He's been working here all of his life. ¿Y te gusta? Do you like it? ¿Y qué te gusta de aquí? What do you like about Banamichi?
El aire libre
He likes the fresh air
y lo calmado que es aquí en el pueblo.
and that it's just a calm, peaceful place. I agree with him. It's a pretty special place.
South of the border again.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a good time. Got a couple more videos, and we're going to be giving away that 2-night stay at Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. Stupid question: is everybody having a fun time tonight, or is it just me? It's great to be with you on a Monday. I love doing this. I won't be with you next Monday, just so you know. So it'll be a couple of weeks before I'm with you again. So I'm maxing out my fun tonight. This song goes out for Shay Johnson. Shay, thank you for being with us tonight. I know you're a Tom Shepard fan. And yeah, let's do this song that Tom sums up a really good sentiment in this one that we can all relate to. Pura cámaras. Is it white sand? He walked right in the kitchen, took her hand and said, I gotta talk to you. There's something I've been thinking about, a couple questions I need some answers to. Do we own this house, baby, or does this house own us? And those Harleys in the driveway, they're just collecting dust. One's got a flat. What's up with that? Had to buy some big lawn tractor for that yard we had to have. Now the only time we're out there is cutting all that grass. And how cool's a pool we never get to use? But what if we simplified, traded in our super size for something smaller, spent more time on us and less time on chasing a dollar, took back our lives? What if you and I simplified? We work so many hours to keep everything we have. We could let some of it go and buy our freedom back. Am I insane? Girl, are you game? Now I can't even tell you who we're trying to impress. We could sell one of the bikes and take the other one out west and see Banamichi. Just you and me. Let's simplify. Traded in our super size for something smaller. Spent more time on us and less time on chasing a dollar. Took back our lives. What if you and I simplified? Come on, guys, help me out. What if we simplified? Traded in our super size for something smaller. Spent more time on us and less time on chasing a dollar. Took back our lives. What if you and I simplified? Took back our lives. What if you and I simplify? She looked at him real funny. Then she smiled. She said, I'll call up the realtor. You go air up that tire. Thank you, Shay, for the request on that one. Hey, Penny, this one's going to go out for you. We're just a few minutes away from giving away that 2-night stay, so don't go anywhere, everybody. We already gave away one to Phyllis Davis. Phyllis is going to Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora. I know she's going to be excited about that. Penny, this song goes out for you, inspired off a bumper sticker. Pura cámaras de Lisco Bar de México. Come on. Oh, we got a double request here because Tim Scott would also like to hear this song. Tim, this goes out for you, your family, and Penny. We're covering all the bases here. First you stiff the waitress, then you slam the door. You backed into a Buick, and then you blew on down the road. I wonder what were you thinking as you took off down the block, screaming like a madman and flipping people off. Just about then I thought I'd seen it all, until I saw that big old sticker on the back of your car, and it said, Jesus loves me, and I did a double take. I can't speak for our Savior, but there's got to be some mistake. Now this ain't from the gospel. No, you won't hear this at church. Jesus loves you. The rest of us think you're a jerk. Maybe you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So you're having a bad day, huh? Well, get over it. Maybe your mama didn't love you, your gal dumped you, or the job's driving you insane. Go ahead, shout out to the Lord, but quit screaming his name in vain. There you go, cussing out the traffic cop. I bet God's looking down, begging you to please shut up. As you say, Jesus loves me. Dude, I've actually got some doubts. Take a good look at the good book. This ain't what it's all about. Now here's a revelation. Take it for what it's worth. Jesus loves you. The rest of us think you're a jerk. He said he came for sinners, and you're his kind of guy. But now I look into the mirror, and my God, I realize, who am I fooling, thinking I'm better than you? Yeah, Lord, forgive me. I know not what I do, 'cause just like you, I say, Jesus loves me, and I know that's true. Even when I don't get just what he sees in you. Okay, and I point my finger like you're the big sinner when I just might be the worst. Hey, thank God, Jesus loves me, even when I'm a jerk. Now I hope we both make it to heaven. I just pray you get there first. Jesus loves you. One more time, guys, because it's true. Jesus loves you. Hey, let's just leave it at that. All right, we're going to head back up to the Banamichi area, a little bit south of Banamichi, a few miles, to another kind of cool town. See if you can pronounce this one. It's called Baviakora.
I mentioned before how for such little towns in this region, they've just got the most beautiful churches. This one here is in the town of Baviakora, which is about 5,000 residents. Just a really, really beautiful church. And again, just a really neat little downtown area and plaza, clean and well cared for.
All right, Dave and Leanne Seaholm, this next song is going out for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all you have done to help keep this show going, as we have for several years now. Can you believe it? My request, A Fisherman's Daughter. That little diamond is so damn tiny. She said, is this the best ring you could buy me? Don't you know this is her big day? And Daddy's girl always gets her way. But little does she know that not so long ago, on that weekend they didn't talk. It's not quite what she thought he was. 3 days on a desolate coast, south of the border down in Mexico. A sleeping bag and an old guitar, camping out under the stars, a quick flight away from some angry fiancé. You should have heard her girlfriends talking while on that first night he went walking past a shack down by the water. That's when he first saw the fisherman's daughter. It wasn't planned, it just kind of happened. He waved at her and she smiled at him. Her daddy didn't like that much. He turned around and stormed back in the hut. But later on that night, between dusk and morning light, I guess Spanish class paid off. They laughed and joked and talked, not like the babes in Bride magazine. A ragged shirt and some worn out jeans, big brown eyes and skin so tan, kinda shy, kinda innocent. And he told her about his girl in her gotta have it world. The credit cards, the catalogs, the nose job and the spas. And the night got hot and the fire grew hotter, hanging out with the fisherman's daughter. And for a girl raised on nothing, she sure was something else. And for the first time in ages, he could simply be himself. They spent that weekend all alone together, in which somehow the now could last forever. Somebody's having a real bad hair day, freaking out and fighting with the bridesmaid. The church is packed, it's noon. Nobody's seen or heard from that groom. But just down the street, he stumbles to his feet, lays down a tip of $50. The bartender says good luck. Buena suerte, amigo. He made it there in the nick of time. Her dad was mad and her mom was crying. Before he had a chance to say a thing, he heard those church bells ring. Here comes the bride, marching down the aisle. He could hear his own heartbeat. Was it the booze or just cold feet? Then the best man grinned and the bride got ill when he looked at her and he said, I gotta bail. I sure hate to stand you up at the altar, but I'm in love with the fisherman's daughter. I'm in love with the fisherman's daughter. Still in love with the fisherman's daughter. Going out for Dave and Leanne, fisherman's daughter. In my case, a wheat farmer's daughter, like you called it, Dave. All right, I'm going to do a song for Dennis Swarmer, and in just a moment, we're going to show you a video of that hotel that somebody's going to be winning momentarily. ¿Cómo estamos con la hora? Okay, we're good. Dennis and Phyllis, you guys are probably both up in Alaska watching this show right now. You've been hanging out in Mexico a lot yourselves lately, kind of like me. I've been down here 30 years. You guys are doing a lot of traveling down here. Be careful, Dennis. Be careful, Phyllis. You just might turn into the song. I just came down for the weekend. I was running from the ice and snow, where the tropic sun comes beating down on the shores of Mexico. The sunshine that I was seeking, I found where the warm winds blow. I just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. Now I'm sitting in my salty jeans, got a belly full of rice and beans, drinking beer and singing my song, just an old tourist that stayed too long. Warning all you folks tonight, you can have your fun, but don't you miss that flight. Cause if you do, then you just might turn out to be acting just like me. Yeah, I still got my round trip ticket, keep it just up above my bed. Fold it up to plug a hole in the roof and keep the rain off of my head. I ain't returning no phone calls. I don't answer emails, singing and calling out to the dolphin and the grouper and the yellowtail. Now I'm sitting in my salty jeans, got a belly full of rice and beans, drinking beer and singing my song, just an old gringo that stayed too long. Warning all you folks tonight, you can have your fun, but don't you miss that flight. Cause if you do, then you just might turn out to be acting just like Dennis and Phyllis and a whole bunch of you guys watching the show. I just came down for the weekend. I was running from the ice and snow, where the tropic sun comes beating down on San Carlos, Mexico. The sunshine that I was seeking, found where the warm winds blow. Just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. The sunshine that I was seeking, found where the warm winds blow. Just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. Come on, guys. Just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. One more time. Just came down for the weekend. How many? 25 years ago. It's going to be you, Dennis. That's going to be you, Phyllis. Thank you for the request. All right. We're going to be giving away in just a moment a 2-night stay at this hotel we're about to show you, Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. Let's go there right now.
Well, this is Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora, and this is one of our 2 host hotels every time we come up here to Banamichi. People just love staying here. In fact, this is the owner right here. This is Tom Matthews. Tom, how's it going?
Great. What a beautiful day.
It is. We absolutely love your hotel, and what really makes it special is we always kick off the event with a pizza dinner here that Tom makes, wood-fired pizza. It's awesome, and he joins me as special guest on harmonica and guitar. We had a great time this time, didn't we?
We sure did.
Well,
and, I really enjoyed it, and I think the folks did too.
we had a blast. They didn't throw bottles at us, Tom.
No rotten fruit.
Well, it's certainly a beautiful hotel, and you guys need to check it out. Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. You're going to absolutely love it, and you're going to love the town.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Have a winner.
Tom Brown, this song goes out for you. Blue water and sunny sky, another day in paradise. It wasn't long ago we said goodbye, and I ended up down here. Now who's to blame? I can't recall, but who cares? It doesn't matter at all, 'cause I'm a world away from you, sucking down an ice cold beer. But things never quite work out like I planned. What you doing back on my mind again? Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. I could tell you about the fun I've had, and first it really wasn't all that bad. The weather's nice and the people are too, so how could I complain? But last night when I was all alone, I left a message at the sound of the tone and said, honey, won't you pick up the phone before I go insane? You cut me off and you left me hanging on the line. Pulled out a glass and I chased you off my mind. Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. dollars and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. Thank you, Tom, for the request on that one. Hope you're drinking a Pacifico right now. I'm going to send out a song. Eso va a ser Puro Cámaras, the Rising Sun. And this one's going to go out for Mary Lou. Mary Lou's a longtime friend of my family. Still have another request coming up after this one, but we also have a cool video I want to show you after this song. Is everybody getting ready to win that 2-night stay at Los Arcos de Sonora? You're going to really, really like it. I should tell you, after this next song, a quick story about when we went to Los Arcos de Sonora. Both these hotels have a little history in. So this goes out for Mary Lou. And Mary Lou, I'm glad you appreciate this song right here. And thank you, Mary Lou, for watching and all your support of the show, too. I got to. Those 3 words I grumble just like you. Saying I got to. I sigh and dread those things I gotta do. I gotta get up every morning. I gotta fight rush hour traffic. I gotta do that 9-to-5 thing. I gotta pay my taxes. I don't want to, but I got to. Then it hits me just when I think I got it pretty bad. How many folks would gladly take those burdens off my back? That big list of I got to's, that belongs to me and you. There's got a few things on it, others wish they got the do. And a little voice says it's a choice. You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I get to go to work and put in a good 8 hours. I get to cash a paycheck. I get to have a job instead of looking for work or getting laid off. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. Now, a dozen times you circled round that jam-packed parking lot, but half a mile away is where you found the closest empty spot. Here comes that old I got to, about how far you gotta walk, as the car door slams behind you and you stomp off down the block. Now there you go, but don't you know, you can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I get to stretch my legs and get some exercise, 'cause I guarantee there's someone else out there who'd give anything to ditch that wheelchair. She gladly walked twice as far as you. So you can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I know it's just one letter out of 3, but take that O and change it to E. Instead of saying I got to, try saying I get to. And a lot of things might not seem all that bad. That traffic jam ain't backed up quite so far. When you say I'm blessed, I get to own a car. And those property taxes I gotta pay, because I get to go home to a house each day. You'll see things from a different point of view when you quit saying I got to and start saying I get to. Instead of I got to, I get to. No more I got to. I'm gonna say I get to. I do. And so does Mary Lou. So do you. We get to. Well, before we give away this hotel stay, we get to go just south of there. There's a cool little place that we haven't showed you yet. It's called Aconchi, Sonora. And Aconchi is just maybe a 20-minute drive from Banamichi. Well, what's kind of neat is there's a couple of springs around there. One's a cold spring, one's a hot spring. They're fun to go to when you travel up to that area. We went to the hot spring after feasting on this huge buffet out at Rancho La Martina. That's a ranch near the town of Banamichi, where when you go up there, we'll hook you up with this cook. Boy, she brought us 15 different items of homemade food on this ranch, taught us how to make bacanora, taught us how to make giant tortillas. We have a great time, and cowboy roasted coffee. We have a great time when we go out to that ranch. But I'll tell you, when we come off that ranch, we are stuffed, and it feels good to sit in some water. So let's do that right now.
Well, right on the edge of town in Banamichi is an area called Bacachi. It's a cold spring, and they've got a couple of pools, and it's really popular with families around here. Kids come down here, go swimming, families barbecue, and just enjoy the day outdoors. But you guys know me, I like my water hot. Good thing is, about 45 minutes from Banamichi, there's also a hot spring. You can get through the town of San Felipe de Jesus, or you can go through Aconchi. In either case, it's in a beautiful area. There's different pools, different temperatures of water, but it's comfortable, feels good on your skin. And a lot of times, if you come here, you can have this place all to yourself. That's not the case today. There's a lot of families here. It's a weekend. People are enjoying the nice weather out. So you've got a lot of people setting up camp, families, kids playing in the water. It's a good time. But if you want this place to yourself, come here on a weekday. Get here on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning. Chances are you'll have one of these pools all to yourself.
Sometimes that water gets really, really hot. They've got different temperatures. And I'll tell you, in the summertime, that first one that we showed you right there feels great. Boy, in the wintertime, that other one feels awesome. Not far from Banamichi. There's so many neat things in that area. There's great food up there, great people. You won't be bored up there. And either Tom at Los Arcos or Darren over at and Carmen over at Posada de Rio Sonora, they'll hook you up with people in town, like out at the ranch. And you'll really, really enjoy it. And something tells me you'll end up sipping some bacanora too. I think maybe our friend Jose got into trouble drinking bacanora. Marguerite Alston would like to hear a song about this fellow, and she's wondering why this guy told you he'd be there mañana, but he never showed up. What's up with that? You've been sitting there since daybreak, staring at the clock. Jose told you mañana, now he still ain't showed up. I've heard that word a million times, and I used to get mad too. Every time they said mañana, I'd believe that it was true. That was before I ever knew. Mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. Down here, it means not today. Go ahead and pull your hair out, get mad and shake your fist. But all those lame excuses come down to this. Mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. Down here, it means not today. That's right. Last night, Jose had too much fun. It was nearly midnight when he said, "Take me home. I gotta work mañana. I can't tick off that gringo." Till I said, "Bartender, pour this man Mas Don Julio." Jose just grinned, cause we all know mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. No matter what Rosetta Stone may say, sure it drives you loco, but that's how it is. So before you go all postal, remember this, mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. Down here, it means Not today. Okay, Jose was last spotted in Banamichi, sipping Bacanora. He said he was only going to have one. Now I'm a songwriter, telling tales is what I do. And this one's got potential to make a real good tune. If I grab a pen and paper, kill the TV and the phone, work all day, all night, mañana she'll be done. Wait a second. Is that Jose? And oh no, did I just hear him say, mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. I should have said, no way, Jose. Now we're back on these old bar stools. So much for that big hit. 'Cause on a crumpled up piece of paper, all I wrote was this: mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. Down here it means mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. Sorry guys, it means not today. Blame it on the culture, it's never gonna change. So you may as well stop frowning and just sing mañana doesn't mean tomorrow. Down here it means not today. Not today. Going out for Marguerite. Marguerite, thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, I think the time has come for us to give away a prize. We already showed, ya mostramos el video de Los Arcos, no? So I say we call Elsa back up here. Now here's what we're going to do. Elsa's going to draw the winning name for 2-night stay with breakfast included at the beautiful Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. I want to thank Tom and Lynn and Vicky for the prize on this. Nice of you guys to do it. You're going to love the hotel. Here's another cool thing, guys. Both those hotels, they're walking distance from each other, a couple blocks. So if you're going up there with friends and somebody's staying in one hotel, someone's staying in another, it doesn't matter. You can hang out and have a good time. Both are really, really great hotels. You're going to enjoy them. After we draw the winning name, don't go away, because what we want to do is we want to give that person one song to answer us. Let us know they're with us. You must be present to win. And if we don't get a reply from them, we draw another name. Okay? So, Elsa's here. She looks pretty honest to me. What about to you guys? Awkward silence from you. Does she look honest or what? Yeah, okay. Let's see. I sense your name is about to be pulled. Congratulations to Phyllis Davis, our first winner of the night earlier on. She won 2 nights from La Posada de Rio Sonora. This one is for a 2-night stay, breakfast included, at Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora in Banamichi, Sonora. Just a few hours from San Carlos. You're going to love it.
Peggy.
I wish I had my glasses.
Peggy Bishop Felton.
Peggy Felton. Peggy, I want to thank Peggy and Alan. There we go. So you can see that we're honest. Peggy and Alan. Send us a note right now. Let us know that you're watching. I believe you guys are watching us from Payson, Arizona. You should be. And congratulations to you. She's going to check it out right now. And while she's checking to see if Peggy and her husband Alan have won that or not, if they don't respond, of course, we throw the name back in the hat. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the show out with a song from a gentleman. I've never played this song on the show before, but I'm going to be meeting up with Kelly McGuire along with Sonny Jim in Isla Mujeres for Island Fest. We're sold out as we always are. This is a song we're guaranteed to play. And even though it's about Belize, we're going to show you some San Carlos pictures that go with it too. And a lot of you Kelly McGuire fans out there, you got to sing along, okay? Piers and palapas up and down the beach, boats by the dock taking tourists to the reef. I don't want to go home, I don't ever want to leave. Playing my guitar by the turquoise sea, palm tree shades my chair by the beach, while she whispers to me, I don't ever want to leave. I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key. Undersea world of coral and fan, schools of fishes more colorful than you could ever believe. It's a fantasy to see. Walking by the beach down at Pelican Reef, barefoot children playing in the street. I don't want to go home. I don't ever want to leave. Sing it with me, guys. I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key. You guys ready to sing along with me? Pretend you're at Island Fest. Sing with me and Kelly McGuire and Sonny Jim. I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key. I'm home on Ambergris Key. All right, that was a Kelly McGuire song. Hey guys, I'll tell you what, don't go anywhere. Peggy Nellen, no pueden ir. Peggy and Alan, I'll tell you what, I'm sorry to hear about the issues you're going through. They won the prize. They're going to throw it, right? They're going to toss it back in there for us. So I'll tell you what, Peggy and Alan, you remind me of this. And next time I see you, I will be happy to give you my new CD, either CD or on USB. And you can have the T-shirt that goes with it too, because I know that you won this prize, but you're throwing it back in. So everybody give them a round of applause, Peggy and Alan Felton, thank you for doing that, and we certainly hope whatever issues you're going through, that everything goes okay. And I look forward to seeing you hopefully July the 1st when I'm in Pine Top, Arizona. Elsa's mixing this up. We're going to do it again, guys. A 2-night stay at Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. Breakfast included. Very quickly before she draws that, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to play another song after this while we give the person a chance to respond. Yeah, that's right. And real quickly, I also want to remind you, I just booked 2 more shows in Colorado. So now we're going to Oregon, we're going to Washington, Idaho, Utah, Nevada, Southern California, Pine Top, Arizona, and we look like 3 or 4 different shows. Colorado Springs, La Vida, Colorado. Where else am I going? Arvada, Colorado just got booked. So please go on my website, markmulligan.net. The summer tour with Rudy B kicks off July 1st in Pine Top, Arizona. And we'll be on the road going to all those states I just mentioned. Sure hope to see you. Let's see what name Elsa has drawn. I don't have my glasses, so I hope she printed big. Let's see. She did not. Oh, Tom Brown. Tom, congratulations. I know you are going to love this place. Now, there we go. Now, Tom, Tom got a request in before, so I believe he's probably watching. Has he confirmed? Okay, not yet. So I'm going to do a song until we hear from Tom. Folks, let's close out with this song right here. We need to make some guacamole to end this party. What do you think? And let's see what happens with Tom Brown. Tom, by the way, you're going to love this spot. It's totally your style. Here we go. I met her at the mercado. She was buying avocados. And man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper, and I grabbed her tomato. I knew it wouldn't take very long. She walked up to La Mesa. She picked up some cerveza. So I picked up some onions and limon. And the way she looked at me, man, I could clearly see that it wouldn't take very long. Help me out, guys. Guacamole, guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. She walked up to the line. I fell in right behind. And man, she sure looked good to me. Hey, bonita. She reached for her money. I said, wait a minute, honey. I believe this one is on me. We got in my pickup. We started to back up. We headed on down the road. We went into her casa. We ate tortillas de masa. And we made guacamole all night long. Guacamole!
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 We were making guacamole all night long. Guacamole!
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 We'd be making guacamole all... I hope this is a true story. Guacamole!
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 Haciendo guacamole toda la noche. Guacamole!
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 We'd be making guacamole all night long. Gracias, Elsa. And I want to congratulate Tom Brown. Congratulations, because you have won a 2-night stay, breakfast included at Hotel Los Arcos de Sonora. And I want to thank both of our host hotels. In addition to Los Arcos, I want to thank Hotel Posada de Rio Sonora. Congratulate our winners, Tom and Phyllis. You're going to have a great time. I want to thank all of you guys for being with us. Pablo and Anais on the audio and visual, Elsa on the comments and on the raffle. Thank you, God, for keeping this whole thing going, and most of all, you guys for being here week after week and putting up with me. I'll see you in a couple of weeks with another show.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. It's time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite six-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island, giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. The life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We'd all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. is a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.